Well, shalom, subscribers of End Times 777. Thanks for continuing to support this ministry and to prayerfully support it. And if you want to financially support it, you may buy the book Starstruck, which is a link on the front page, and by which I get about $1, just over $1 for every book I sell. And my intention is that if it does sell a lot of books, then it will go to building an orphanage. But we're at very early stages of that just now. I have been involved in some of that work the past few years. We just want to, well, we've been going around schools, we've been educating children and going to churches, speaking to different religious groups about different subjects, such as the Nephilim and different things like that. But basically, we want the Lord to establish a place for us, and you can be part of that work as well if you're interested in doing that. And so, what I'll say just now is that I got a word from the Lord the other night, and He was telling me that the resurrection isn't the greatest miracle. I've heard some evangelists or some Bible teachers say that the resurrection was the greatest miracle that Jesus ever did. But Jesus told me that it's not, because what He showed me was a person who wasn't saved, and they got resurrected, and they just continued their lives just as they normally did. So what Jesus is saying is that besides the miracle of a soul being resurrected from the dead, the greatest miracle is the miracle of conversion. Okay, that's what God really wants to devote most of our Christian lives to. And it says in the book of Proverbs that a wise man will turn away souls from evil. A wise man will convert souls to God. Okay, so that's what our entire ministry should be about. No matter what calling we've got, we should be continually in prayer for humanity to turn to God, and that does take prayer and fasting. That's through my own experience. Yes, things don't just happen like that, but normally what I've seen happen is that sometimes God can cause situations in our lives so that we have to pray and fast and dedicate ourselves to God, and God will use that situation to basically anoint us in a different way so that we can go and serve Him and bring souls into the kingdom, because that's ultimately why Christians are here. We got to fulfill the Great Commission, and when we do that, when we obey that calling, that is the greatest miracle, the conversion of the human soul to God, and the repentance, that basically seeing that Jesus paid for all our sin, that Yeshua paid for all our sin, and that He's just standing waiting for us in heaven. All we need to do is confess Him and ask Him into our lives, in our hearts, and He will dwell with us, and that is the greatest miracle in the Bible. Okay, so hope this has helped you guys. May the Lord bless you and keep you. His face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May He give you His shalom. Thank you for listening.